Hey guys, welcome back to Tanks with Final. I know it's been a week or so since the last video, but never mind, we got a good one for you today. So, here we are in the Tier 7 Chinese TD, the T34-2GFT, and we are with ClickBait, which is a pretty appropriate name. Now the Chinese TDs, they've been in the game for a little over a year now, and they're not actually that popular, and there's not really any given reason for it, because the Chinese TDs are actually pretty powerful. The tier 5 is average, everything below it is average. The tier 6 is phenomenal, has an amazing rate of fire, and the tier 7 we're currently watching is basically a Chinese version of the SU-122-44, apart from the fact it doesn't have that armor. You can pull off some miracle bounces, but nothing like you can in the SU-122-44. Anyway, here we are on Westfield, top tier game, so tier 7 maximum with some tier 6s and some tier 5s. So he's in a pretty good matchup. Now the gun on this tank is a 122mm, has 390 alpha damage, but for that you do trade some accuracy, as you saw just there. But anyway, so what ClickBait is going to do here, he's sitting up in there's your accuracy again, he's sitting up on the left hand corner, basically your typical TD spot, and he's sitting behind bushes now. So when you're more than 15 meters behind bushes and you fire, the enemy cannot spot you. So you see how he goes forward, finds out where they are, pulls back. So he's pulling back so he can get that shot without the enemy spotting him. So he pulls forward again, finds out where they are, pulls back again. He's going to go for a sneaky shot into that. No, that was a shame. So yeah, for anyone that is unaware of this tactic, it's to do with your concealment. So if you pull forward, spot an enemy without them spotting you, then pull back so the foliage covers the whole thing, you can't see the actual tank, you can only see the outline, then you're pretty safe to fire without being spotted. Now he's also running 2 repair kits and binoculars, which is an interesting setup, but there are definitely tanks that warrant 2 repair kits. Now the more observant of you would notice that it's currently 1 kill to 5. However, ClickBait's going to see if he can fix that. Now, what I want you to do, in a minute, I want you to pause this video when I say. And the reason I want you to pause it is because I want you to put a comment in with how much damage you think ClickBait will have by the end of the game. Now remember, he is in a tier 7 TD. So, pause it now and put a comment with how much damage you think he'll end up with at the end. And let's just see who's the closest. ClickBait, sorry, that does exclude you from this guessing game, because of course you will know how much damage you did. I'll give you all guys a clue. It's more than 1600. So ClickBait's team is down at the moment, so he's down 3-7. He's going to have a lot of work in front of him if he's going to manage to pull this back well. So down 3-7, currently on 1979 damage. You see how he's using those bushes effectively, so that T29 cannot spot him when he fires because he is behind concealment. So it's currently 4-8, so not impossible to bring back, so long as ClickBait's team actually helps him out. And he gets a beautiful shot into that KV-1S. So the KV-1S is now tier 5, and there we go. So he's been spotted now, but that KV-1S is down, and now he's getting shots into the T29. So he managed to pull one back, and the enemy just pulled one back as well. So it's 5-9, gets another fantastic shot into the T29. So at the moment we're up to 3,600 damage. Sorry, 3,700 damage. Now it is now 610. But keep in mind, this is only a tier 7 tank. So, I mean, if you did 3,700 damage in a tier 10 game, that's, you know, that's pretty good. And he's now up to 4,000 damage. But they did just lose a lot of tanks then, so it's now 712. And he tries to lead that target, but the Achilles stops dead in his tracks. Now, the enemy team obviously has the mentality of no cap, kill all. And he's going to lead this target again, and T-3485 stopped. But that's fine. I mean, he is on 4,000 damage, mind you. So, this is getting pretty incredible. And add another 400 to that. So, you can see he's making good use of these bushes. And there was the last tank on his team is gone. And he's just spotted a Scorpion. But he's going to, what is he going to do? He's going to pull back beyond concealment to get a shot on that Scorpion. One more, and it's another 400 damage. Beautiful. So now he's up to almost 5,000 damage. And it's a 1 versus 8 situation. What do we got left? Hellcat. Okay, now he's spotted. So it's another 400 damage. He's up to... oh, no. Well, that was a pretty heartbreaking way to go. He did so well. I mean, he got a mastery badge, he got high caliber, he got bruiser, he got fire for effect. Yeah, that is the perfect example of you can only carry so hard. You can see there, he finished on 5,543 damage. He got 849 base XP. That's on a losing team. So, for getting his high caliber, he hasn't gotten that bonus XP yet, as I'll show you on the next screen. He got more damage than the top 2 players on the enemy team combined, and he was actually 3rd for XP overall. It's, yeah, that's rough, mate. But thank you for sending that in, ClickBait. And guys, make sure, did you guess that much? Like, subscribe, we'll see you next time.